Be gentle with books. Do not rip them, because if you don't rip books, then we don't have to buy new ones. Because if we don't buy new ones, then we won't have to cut down as many trees.
It's paper right on the front and the back, because if we use less paper, we will cut down less trees and the factories will use less electricity.
Put multiple drawings on one piece of paper. Paper comes from trees and has to be packed and shipped, so don't waste it.
Use one piece of paper at a time. Don't take more than you need, because you're probably not going to use 2 pieces of paper. So it's a waste of paper.
Compost your food waste. If you put something like bread crust in the landfill, then it would not decompose as quickly and feed plants.
Don't use more water than you need, because you will be wasting water, and wasting water uses a lot of electricity.
Recycle hard plastic containers, smoothie some food containers. Rinse them off first. Recycling will only stuff up with things that aren't all full of food or things that are dirty, so wash them out.
Keep a share tray. Give away food that you don't want to eat. Why is this important? So people that do not have food can get food from the share tray, and you're giving something kind, and you're giving something helpful and important.
Why do we accept and use older used items? So that we don't waste material used from the earth.
Pie-Bites containers, plastic lids can be recycled if there is no food on it, because if there is even the slightest bit of trash in the recycling bin, then they just send all of the recycling to the landfill.
Put extra paper in shared scrap paper box, because then we are not wasting as much paper. Then the trees won't get cut down.
Recycle paper after it has been used as much as possible. This is important because if you take up all the space on paper, you won't need to keep getting more, and you waste less paper. And if you recycle it, it doesn't have to go to the landfill and create more greenhouse gases.
Be careful with dry erase markers. Do not abuse them by pressing too hard. You have to throw away dead markers. Dead markers make waste, and waste is bad for the environment.
Pie-Bites containers. If there's no food or oil stains, most can be recycled. If you can rip it, you can recycle it. Because if you put food in the recycle bin, the recycle company puts the whole recycle pack into the landfill, aka trash. So you don't want to do that to help climate change or make our jobs harder.
Turn off the lights for share break and recess because you're saving energy and putting less carbon in the air.
Pack reusable forks and spoons in your lunch. If 26 kids throw away forks and spoons every day each week, that is over 100 pieces of plastic in the landfill each week.
Pencils. Do not pick out the erasers and do not sharpen them when they don't need it. You should not pick at the erasers because others cannot use them. Do not sharpen the pencils when not needed.
Reuse what you buy. So you don't have to put the dog food or anything that can go in the landfill in the trash and pollute and hurt the world or hurt the sea turtles.
Unplug iPads at the end of the day so that energy does not go to waste and pollute the air and make climate change worse.
Plastic forks and knives, spoons and straws go in the landfill bin because if you put it in the wrong bin, it can harm animals.
Pack reusable food containers and water bottles. When you use reusable containers, you are not going to throw anything away, and there will be less in the landfill.
Keep track of your belongings so the factories won't have to make new ones.
Turn off the lights on sunny days because this helps to fight climate change.
Keep reusable plates for pizza, forks, and spoons in the classroom. Why is this important? So you don't end up throwing away so many things. Because if each person in the class threw away their pizza plates, forks, and spoons, by the end of the school week, there would be 130 pieces of plastic sitting in the landfill.
Pack reusable food containers and water bottles, because if we don't, climate change will get worse and it will get hotter in the summer and colder in the winter.
Think before you buy new things. It is saving the earth
It is saving money for food you need to keep your family healthy.